obviously up and down.
This is every update that you need to know in the NFL. I know it's very normal to hear, but the Jets are truly going nowhere this season. Robert Saleh was fired by the New York Jets on Tuesday, just 2 days after a 23-17 loss to the Minnesota Vikings in London. Who's next? Kyle Shanahan?
It's early. We're 5 games in. Obviously, we'd like it to be a lot better, but it's early and we've got a long way to go.
I still have a lot of confidence in this team. I think it's a team that's going to make a run.
We all know the real reason Saleh was fired. Him and Aaron Rodgers were clearly not on the same page, and the defense is nothing what everyone thought it would be. Spencer Rattler, who everyone thought was still in college, is starting an NFL game. New Orleans Saints head coach announced that Rattler will get the start in their game against Tampa Bay on Sunday, and he'll start in place of usual starter Derek Carr, who's injured.
And yet, you got offensive guys who do it all the time.
Inside the 10-yard line. Rattler. Everybody covered. Rattler taking off. Heading for the pylon. Drilled though out of bounds.
As soon as he entered the 2024 NFL Draft, Washington Commanders quarterback Jayden Daniels was destined to be compared to Baltimore Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson. However, he doesn't want to be compared to anyone else, and I get it. He could be the best quarterback in the entire NFL in just a couple of years.
Growing up, high school, you get comparisons for college, and then college, you get kind of within the draft comparisons of who this is, kind of the skill set is like. But I'll say for me, it's kind of just go out there and it's trying to be unique and trying to be not really different from everybody and appreciate what they could do, because you always learn stuff from other quarterbacks within the league. I'm not closed-minded. I always want to be able to grow, but at the end of the day, I want to be known as Jayden Daniels and not the next such and such.
Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver George Pickens was apparently unaware the NFL could fine him for violating the league's uniform policy during Sunday's loss to the Dallas Cowboys. ESPN's Brooke Pryor noted Thursday that Pickens was asked about his decision to wear eye black that said, "Open effing always" during the game, and said he didn't know the league had a policy that prevents players from displaying personal, unapproved messages, which should be pretty obvious.
George, were you aware of the rule about messaging on eye black?
Never seen it before. Have you seen it before?
Cam got fined like some years ago for these guys.
Years ago, when I wasn't in the league, so nah.
Jacksonville Jaguars plan to arrive to London later than expected on Friday because of Hurricane Milton. This is ahead of their game against the Chicago Bears, which will already be bad enough for them. Seriously, it's going to be a bad day for Trevor Lawrence, who has to play the Bears defense, ranked first in the entire NFL against quarterbacks.
Somebody has to make a big play.
Lawrence on the move, launching down the middle, intercepted. Over for the man and Damar Hamlin.
So if you have Trevor Lawrence in fantasy, sit him immediately. Now that today's updates are over, it's time for the Chosen Challenge. What number does Trevor Lawrence wear for the Jaguars? My first subscriber that answers correctly will be crowned the new Chosen King in my next video.